What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Akira. Welcome to another episode. Roll the intro. Okay, let's get into it. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about 4 ways to improve your English. 4 ways to improve your conversational English. But before that, I have an announcement. Very excited. I'm going to be making a short film documentary, and I'm looking for volunteers at the moment to help me with this project. This is a very, very important project to me, and I'm hoping to complete it by the end of the summer if everything goes well. If not, then it most likely will continue during fall and then probably end at the beginning of winter. I'm hoping to release this to the Real Asian Film Festival next year. So very excited. Contact me, email me if you are willing to volunteer, and I'll put your name in and we'll go from there. I'm going to have a team meeting probably in 2 weeks' time to discuss the details. Okay? So stay tuned to that. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, I'm actually going to be doing my documentary film entirely with the iPhone. Alright, moving on. Today's topic: 4 ways to improve your conversational English. Number 1, volunteer work. You've all heard about it. There are tons of volunteer opportunities in Toronto, especially during the summer. The summertime gives you an excellent opportunity to volunteer for an organization or a group that is involved in some charitable activity. There are a ton of volunteer groups. The biggest one that I can think of right now is the Toronto International Film Festival. They work with volunteers to make the event a success. The Toronto International Film Festival happens every year, usually during September, and it's perfect for learning English. It's perfect for conversation. You get to meet new people. You work with the team, so that gives you that teamwork dynamic. It's excellent for newcomers, especially Japanese visitors and students. Just go to Google, type in volunteer work in Toronto, and you'll get a ton of results. I highly recommend it. The downside of volunteer work is it can get challenging, especially if you don't have conversational confidence to communicate your ideas or concepts. If that's frustrating, try number 2 out. Number 2, find a language partner. What do I mean by that? I don't mean find a boyfriend or a girlfriend or find a lover. No, I mean find a friend who's willing to help you with the language. The benefit is you get that one-on-one session. You get that exclusive attention that will really, really help you improve your conversational skills. You can meet up anytime, depending on the schedule of your friend or yourself. You can meet anywhere you want. If it's a cafe, if it's park, anywhere, right? So really helpful. Number 3, I mentioned in episode 3 to carry a memo or a notepad. I'm going to talk about that a little bit again because this will really, really help you. When you're sitting on a subway or a car or a bus or a train or a car, sports car,
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
It helps you to carry a notepad because think about it. Generally, people are talking in English, and it's usually casual English. It's the best opportunity to write down new words that you might hear on the subway or on a bus. I do this all the time. Even now, I'm learning Mandarin at the moment, Chinese, and I take a memo or a notepad with me, I carry it with me, and I write down words that I don't know or I cannot pronounce. Even if I don't get it right, I'll write down what I listen to or what I hear and then research on that later. Very useful. Number 4, the last one. Have an open mind. What do I mean by open mind? You've all heard this saying in Japanese, go ni sureba, go ni shitagao, right? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. This works over here, or anywhere for that matter. When you have an open mind, you can absorb the culture, you can absorb the environment, and that way you understand the language better. I get a lot of general questions from my students. For example, teacher, why do Canadians speak this way? Or why do they do something like that? The answer is, there's a cultural difference. What's normal for one culture may not be normal for the other, right? Make sense? So when you have an open mind, you can understand why certain things happen. And that way, it improves your language. Because vocabulary is centered on cultural references. In any language, vocabulary in any language usually is centered on cultural references. Certain things are spoken the way they are because of the culture where it comes from. English, being a worldwide language, still has certain words that reference the English culture or the Western culture. And sometimes Japanese students don't really get that. So it makes sense to have an open mind when you learn a new language. All right, that's pretty much it. So as I mentioned before, if you want to help me with my movie project, send me an email, contact me online, and we can talk about it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned, because I'm gonna be back. Yoroshiku.